If you find yourself typing the same emails or filling out the same forms every day at work, you might be looking for a way to automate those chores. Many people rely on the tool called AutoHotKey to handle those repetitive tasks so they can get through their day faster. Usually, when you find a tool like this, your first instinct is to go to the official website and download the standard installer file, the one that ends in .exe. But as soon as you double-click that file on your office computer, the screen suddenly grays out. A box pops up demanding an administrator password before you can go any further. This happens because your IT department set up your account as a standard user. Work and school computers use this profile to prevent users from making changes that could affect the whole system. For most employees, hitting this password wall is the end of the road. Without the IT password, you're stuck doing things the manual way. But there is a strange contradiction on these lockdown machines that is worth looking at. That exact same computer will readily allow you to add consumer apps like Spotify for music, or Netflix, or even certain games. Because these apps are downloaded through the built-in Microsoft Store, they never trigger that gray screen or ask for a password. Windows acts as a selective gatekeeper. It only blocks installations that try to touch the core system, while letting other types of software slide right through. Think of your operating system as an office building, where the administrator is the landlord. Downloading a standard installer drops a massive piece of furniture into the shared lobby. Because this alters shared space, the computer keeps the lobby locked until the landlord arrives with a key. The Microsoft Store acts like an internal mailroom, sending a small package up a pneumatic mail tube directly to a single worker's desk. Since this personal delivery doesn't touch the rest of the building, you don't need the landlord to get involved. The Microsoft Store stays within the lines, using a specific delivery path that Windows already approved for every user. The developers behind AutoHotKey realized that office workers were constantly getting stopped by that lobby password. To help, they created a specific version of the tool called the AutoHotKey V2 Store Edition. They took the same software and put it into a different type of package, one specifically designed to be delivered through the Microsoft Store's personal route. Think of this like putting the same product into a different box, one that is labeled for desk side delivery instead of the main lobby. You still get the exact same powerful automation tools. By changing how the program arrives at your computer, a tool that was once blocked by your IT settings becomes a usable personal utility. To set this up, open your Start menu and launch the native Microsoft Store app. Search for AutoHotKey V2 Store Edition. Using that specific full name will instantly help you find the correct community-approved version. Click Get to begin the download. You'll notice that as the process finishes, the installation completes without that gray password screen ever appearing. You've now successfully added a powerful automation tool to a restricted machine by using the proper channels already built into Windows. This method isn't a trick or a hack. You are using the operating system exactly as it was designed to be used. Now that your custom scripts are running, you can finally save yourself countless hours of frustration and manual typing every single week. The next time you see that password box blocking a standard download, remember that the installer you found on the web isn't your only option.